What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, before I come on screen, I want to let y'all know that I will be here tomorrow afternoon with my interview with Rookies star Glenn. Rookies is a TV show, a web-based TV show that I review on the 8-6 network. So if you guys are not familiar with Rookies, y'all go ahead and get caught up on Rookies. And we will be talking to Glenn tomorrow. Glenn is absolutely hilarious, and I'm so looking forward to this conversation. So I hope to see you guys there tomorrow, 8 o'clock my time, so 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, so we are here. Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a good day. Listen, let me say hi to everybody. What's up? What's up, Star? Hey, China White. Hey, Miss T. Mwah. Hey, Ellen V. Monique, don't cuss me out. I send me your contact information. I know you sent it to me before. Did you send it to me on Instagram or did you email me? Please email me your information. I'm gonna put your stuff in the mail today because I've been waiting to see you in the chat again. I saw you over on Kamisha and I told you to email me, and I don't know if you're emailing me, it's going into my spam or something. But please email me so I can send you your stuff. I hate the fact that I still have gifts for people because I don't want my name to be mud out here in these streets. Now I don't want people to be like, she don't do what she say she gonna do. So please do that for me. I love you so much. Okay. Oh Lord, child. Y'all, I got this new TV and I keep hitting the wrong remote control. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Boo. Hey, Brandon. What's up, Ebs? Hey, babes. What pulls my teeth? Hey, Jonathan. Listen, I'm going to just start calling you brother-in-law. Is that what I need to start doing? Calling you brother-in-law? What's up, DMV? Hey, Boo. Hey, Xavier. Hey, what's up, T-Lounge? What's up, darlings? What's up, everybody? So welcome, you guys. Listen, I had a interesting moment, honey. Earlier today at my school, child. We had a lockdown. I said, damn, this how we starting off Monday morning? We just gonna be in lockdown? That's what we doing today? And then we were in lockdown, child. I ain't had time to run out and get me no lunch. So not that I can afford to miss a meal, because I can afford to miss a meal. But baby, I ain't had no lunch today. I said, you know what? So it was just one of those days. No, it was a lockdown because it was a carjacking in the neighborhood, and the guys were running on foot. The police were chasing them, and the guys were running on foot. And so the police called the school and asked us to lock the school down in case the guys ran up on campus or something like that. We don't have an open campus like that, but it's not like we're not closed in with a fence. Like you could just walk onto the parking lot or anything like that. And so they just wanted us. Yes. We're gonna talk about that too. But yeah, so they had us on lockdown for probably about an hour, child. You could hear the helicopter in the air. I said, they looking for somebody. I said, what they got going on? But that's what it was. It was a carjacking in the neighborhood, and the police were chasing the guys, and they were on foot. I should say an attempted carjacking because it don't sound like they got the gun because they was running on foot. Okay. Yes, but T-Lounge, you bring up a good point. There was a bunch of bomb threats on HBCUs this morning. Now, listen, that happened about 2 weeks ago, where there were certain schools that had been targeted. HBCUs, they called in bomb threats. Thank God they were found to not be credible. But this is the second time within the last 2 weeks that that's happened. So there's clearly an attack somewhere on our HBCUs, and a couple of them today were in our area. Was Howard and Bowie State, and Howard was one of the schools the last time. So thank God that I don't know who's calling them in, and you never know. People doing a dry run to test out what the response looks like, what happens when they have a bomb threat, so they know how to plan around it. Like, I hate to say it like that, but you just never know. You just never know. So anyway, I was about to say they shoot. I don't know, Xavier. I haven't found out yet who it is. I haven't heard anything back about who it is, so I don't know. But anyway, so that's what it was. So first of all, before we get into today's stories, I do want to give y'all the update. We've been talking about Janet for the last couple of days, and y'all have been leaving some really interesting comments up under my. Hey, Anton, how you doing? Mwah. Thank you. It's Juvia's place, darling. It's Juvia's place. That's what I have on my lips right now. It's Juvia's place. This is called Lord. Y'all know I can't see nothing. She's royal. This is called She's Royal, and I am. So y'all been leaving some really interesting, comments under my Janet stuff. Now, one comment that I read was very interesting, and I wanted to bring it to you guys. Was about, remember we were saying about the wardrobe malfunction, and I was saying how when they talked about the Super Bowl, how I wish that they would have given us the what was supposed to happen moment, right? Well, somebody left a very detailed message under my video, which said that the stylist did do an interview many years ago to clear their name, saying that he don't make no mistakes. It was not a wardrobe malfunction. That the stuff was attached with Velcro because Justin was supposed to rip it back, but the lights were supposed to go out. And whoever was the person on lights is who dropped the ball. And you could see the look in Janet's face, how mortified she was, because when she realized that the lights were still on, she realized, oh shit. Now, y'all still feel the way I feel, child. Xavier, I don't know if that's true. I don't think they're still married. I think they're very much divorced. I just think that there's an NDA. I don't think she could talk about it. But I don't think they're still married. And the only reason why I say I don't think they're still married is because, again, that was another thing that people were leaving under my comments, which reminded me, there were some accusations of abuse, not so much physical abuse, but, emotional abuse, how controlling he was, with her. I don't think that they would still be married and she wouldn't be under his roof or under his control. That just didn't seem to be his personality. But I don't know. I can afford to miss a meal too, but it's still no fun when you're stuff. Yes, child, it wasn't no fun. Juvia's place. I just put in a Juvia's order myself. I love Juvia's place. I will always be grateful to Abby for introducing me to Juvia's place, child, because I love me some Juvia's place, honey. But anyway, so I wanted to bring y'all that because people leave stuff under my comments, and y'all know I gotta bring it to y'all. When I get it, I gotta give it. So I woke up this morning to some news, honey. Riri, it's preggers. Her and ASAP Rocky are expecting their first child, honey. And listen, I'm here for it. I just know that means we ain't never getting no new music. I mean, just let that go. Like, that is just a pipe dream. That is like, child, Riri is getting ready to double down. I saw somebody put up a meme today where they said that her next line is going to be Savage Baby. I mean, Savage Baby. She going to come out with a whole line of Fenty Savage Baby clothes. And I said, you know what? That's probably true. I could definitely see her coming out with a whole baby line. And just taking over the baby market like she did the makeup market, like she's doing everything else. We know that she's opening up some brick and mortar stores this year of Fenty, so you can walk into the store and buy your Savage Fenty and don't have to actually order it online. Listen, Riri ain't stunting y'all about no album. Y'all just gonna have to let that go. You just gonna have to put that under the same category that you gonna put, Tupac coming back, because it's just not gonna happen. It's just not happening. Like, I feel like we might get a new Riri album in about 3 years. And then it's going to probably be like reggaeton baby lullabies or something. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like we're going to get no album no time soon, child. Right. That's what exactly, Tracy. We might get a lullaby. We might get a lullaby or two. But I don't know if we're going to get a full-fledged Riri album. And let's be clear, even if we were to get a Rihanna album right now, we're not going to, Y'all know how the record industry does, and y'all know how they do with women when women get pregnant. They not gonna put no 3 years is too long. It is too long, but listen, I'm telling y'all that's what we getting. Look, y'all know how the record industry does women when they get pregnant. They don't want to put no money behind them. They don't want to support their albums and their projects the same way because they feel like women can't tour and women can't go out and it's that old antiquated mindset about a pregnant woman, right? So even if her album was ready, I don't feel like she would drop it before she had the baby. And then she gonna have to have the baby and want to spend time with the baby and do all the things that we want to do when we have a child. So we talking about at the most, y'all, a year and a half. I'm just saying, a year and a half. That's just how I feel. Now I could be wrong. She got pregnant by trade. What do you talk? I'm not doing this with you, Joshua. We're not doing this today, Joshua. Joshua, we're not doing this today. Okay? Don't start with me today, Joshua. But then we had Nick Cannon, who has continued his quest to populate the world, one baby at a time. He has announced that he has another boy on the way. Look, I read somewhere online that at this point, they said they don't even believe that Nick Cannon is even like dating, like wooing these women. Like he just rolling up, with a turkey baster and an onboarding packet. I said, not an onboarding packet. I said, you know what? Not the onboarding packet. It's under Jay-Z, so I don't think he'll be that way towards her. Is she still under Jay-Z? She's still under. I didn't realize she was still under Jay-Z. I thought she was kind of. I mean, I knew she was on Tidal, right? But I didn't realize she was signed under Jay-Z. Okay. Child, not Dick Cannon for the win. Look, y'all ain't gonna never see that baby. We're gonna do that baby like Janet, like Bay. Y'all ain't gonna never see that baby. Y'all will see that baby at their high school graduation. No, I'm telling a lie. Y'all gonna see that baby when they debut their first ad campaign for Fenty Baby. That's when y'all gonna see that baby. When that, just like Beyonce do with her churn, they working. When y'all see her kids, they working. They in music videos. They in the Ivy Park campaign drops. That's when y'all see her kids, when they working. Okay, y'all don't see her churn just out here playing and hanging out. That's not what we do. You will see that baby when it is time for them to put on some Savage Fenty baby bonnets and onesies, and that is when you will see that baby. What's up, Peace? Mwah. Hey, Peace, love. That's when y'all gonna see that baby. I'm telling y'all, I ain't gonna see that. Child, Nick Cannon, I just don't. Y'all, Nick Cannon needs to just like, you know what Nick Cannon need to do? This is what Nick Cannon need to do. Nick Cannon needs to go buy like Never Land Ranch, like a big piece of property like that, and just build a bunch of like homes and just have a commune of him and all his baby mamas. And I hate to use the term baby mama, but I don't know what else to call these women because they're not his girlfriends. These are women that he has had children with. They're his baby mamas, right? But just have like a whole community. Like at this point, he could start a daycare. He could have his own daycare on the premises where they can teach each other. They can homeschool the children together. Teach them Nickisms. You know what I'm saying? They can go shopping together. They can pass their clothes down. The Dior onesies go from you to you to you. Like, they could just have a whole, what's up? What's up, Tabitha? I caught your live early. Listen. Tabitha dropped a video this morning in the week. Well, I watched it this morning. You dropped it, I think, late last night. Y'all know how I've been talking about the fact that Tasha K, we're going to get to Tasha K in a minute, but that Tasha K is under federal investigation. She dropped the video explaining the whole thing about what happened with the R. Kelly situation. Y'all go over there and catch her video. I think last I looked, it was almost at 10,000 views. So y'all go 10,000 views in 24 hours. So y'all probably already seen it. But y'all go over there and check out that video because it breaks it down. We've talked about it over here, but she breaks the whole thing down. Y'all go check it out. Okay. But yeah, what's up, Six Sad World? Hey, boo. Yeah, that's exactly what he needs to do, y'all. Honestly, he just needs to go on over there. No, Mariah's kids won't be on the commune. No. Y'all know that they won't. Child, no, hell no. They won't be on the commune. But I'm talking about all the rest of these churn. The rest of these churn, he need to just go and buy him a big old piece of land. And whenever he impregnate another woman, he just build another house. Okay, just add another house to the situation, and that way they all right there together. He don't have to fly from place to place to place to see his children. When he home, he can just go get in his golf cart and just drive from house to house to house, and that way he can see his kids every day. They can all play together. He can build a nice big ass playground with what's some things called the blow up houses, the bouncy house, the pool. They can have he can build a water park. He could even he could even build a little mini roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Just have them all right there together. Because clearly you're not going to stop getting people pregnant. And listen, it is your prerogative. These women walk in knowing full well what they are getting, okay? Whatever conversations y'all have, whatever onboarding material you have them sit down and sign and write off, whatever you come up with, clearly these women are fine with it. So I ain't even mad about it at this point. They walk into this shit with their eyes wide open, okay? So at the very least, don't make the man work hard to see all them churn. Don't make him have to get on his jet and fly around the country. Just move it to the commune. And y'all can just all be there right there together. Y'all can have cookouts, invite your families, you know, had cookouts during the summer. You know, have day camp right there during the summer. Just bring people, counselors in. You ain't got to go nowhere and send your kids out to no camp. Bring the counselors in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is... Y'all, just... Y'all think he gets the STD test results before? Probably. He probably got a whole process these women got to go through. Child, that would make sense really be because it's clear they are in the... Yeah, they are all on the same page. He got a cul-de-sac and his house is in the middle. Yes, just get in the golf cart and just ride around the neighborhood. Every house, just one of your churn. Mariah probably embarrassed. She might be, child. But look, you was married to him. You know what he gives. You're probably right. Jessica Alba is the only other celebrity I know with a baby line. I think it's room for another. Oh yeah. Riri already talking to her people. I'm dead serious about that. I would not be surprised if Rihanna drops a baby line. I just wouldn't be surprised. I would not be shocked if she drops a baby line and maybe even like some baby care products, like, you know, like Johnson & Johnson, but like under her Fenty Beauty brand, lotion for the baby, shampoo for the baby hair. Girl, listen, we know Rihanna has shown herself over these last 5 or 6 years to be a hell of a businesswoman and a visionary. And certainly she knows how to surround herself with the right people to make the vision come true. I wouldn't be surprised. You blame Nick for giving Nicki fever? Oh, you blame Nicki. Oh, Lord. At this point, Nick needs to build a commune, himself, brick by like, child. These women are property. They sell themselves to the highest bidder. Nothing more than... How do you... Joshua, you don't know nothing about these people. You don't know nothing about these women. First of all, they are not property. They are women. And it is nothing wrong with a woman deciding to have a baby by whoever the hell she decides to have a baby by. See, Joshua, I told you we wasn't going to do this today. Joshua, I think you like coming in here and giving me a hard time because I think you like arguing with me, okay? So that's number one. We're not going to come in this room and call women no kind of property. Second of all, they are not selling themselves to the highest bidder because the only person bidding is Nick. Third of all, they are walking into that bedroom to get a piece of that schlong that Nick Cannon done shown all over this good internet, okay? And number four, I believe that they know exactly what they getting when they walk in there and they walk out. Let's be clear. Anyway, Not doing this with Joshua today, y'all. We're not doing this, y'all. We're not doing this with Joshua today. Anyway. And then Xavier gonna jump in with Joshua, and property has no business raising kids. If y'all don't go sit down somewhere, sit y'all generation, what generation are they? Generation Z, X, Y, L, capital P. Go sit down somewhere. I love y'all, but y'all go sit down somewhere. Then we have the Brat and Big Booty Judy. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think they might be trolling us. I don't know if they. You all argue with Joshua. You do. You come in here, you want to give me a hard time. You agree with Joshua too? Okay. Well, Joshua, you got an amen section today. You got an amen section over there with you today. Okay. Well, you know what, Monique? That's another reason why I believe he does get tested, because he does have lupus, and so it does affect his immune system. So I was playing, but I was serious. That's another. I do believe that that's why he gets tested, and they get tested. I believe that. But my thing is, you out here during the Roni Ron, just out here during the Roni Ron, just. La la la. You said you hope the Brat is telling the truth. So the Brat says, did she say something on Dish Nation or the Ricky Smiley show, whatever show it is? Because all I saw was the post on social media. And the only reason why I said they might be trolling us. Listen, let me say this. If they are expanding their family and they have a baby on the way, then congratulations. Let me start with that. But the reason why I think they might be trolling us is because the caption underneath said expanding our family. And then later on today, they posted, Judy posted a video on her Instagram talking about Kaleidoscope products are now going to be carried in CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid. I think Rite Aid won't be until July, but I think CVS and Walgreens is like within the next 30 days. And so then I said, so when I saw that, I said, now, are they trolling us talking about expanding our family, meaning our products are expanding into somewhere else? I'm going to have to keep an eye on them. Judy been on my ish list since the whole Kelly Price missing scandal. Why? What'd she do? I missed it. You think they need to get rid of some of them dogs first? Child. I think they trolling too. Who's supposed to be pregnant? Well, Judy, the way the picture look is that it's Judy. Judy, right. Judy has adult children, but remember, she was a teenage mom. She's not that. Judy ain't that old. She had her first daughter when she was like 15 or 16. And then her son just graduated from college. So, I mean, she's maybe in her late 30s, early 40s. Listen, Janet had a whole baby at 50. Halle Berry had a baby in her 40s. Like, child, or was she 50? Child. And they might be having a surrogate. Neither one of them might be carrying a baby. It may be a surrogate altogether. I don't know, child. Judy was the one who put it in Brat's ear to go off on Nikki Gilbert. Oh, I do remember that now. Okay, yeah, I do remember that now. I don't think she's old, but I don't think she wants to start anew. But I don't know. Yeah, and listen, when people have grown children, I always be giving them the side eye when they decide they're ready to do it again. Because I already told y'all, somebody go check. Somebody put that in my comments today. It was like, I sure hope she told Lisa Ray this time. But I told y'all I had a girlfriend. She was a teenage mother. She got pregnant when she was a senior in high school, I believe it was. And when I met her in college, and her son became like the community baby. You know, he would be on campus. We would watch him while she went to class and all that good stuff. Baby, my girlfriend was 9 months pregnant at her son's college graduation. And I when she told me she was pregnant, I said, on purpose? Like, You went out and purposely got pregnant knowing that you are literally, your son is a senior in college. She was pregnant at his college graduation. I said, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Child. My mother did the same thing. My mother was a freshman in college when she had me. Gone away 22 years to have more children. Yes, I don't understand it. Listen, babies are a blessing, but I don't understand it, y'all. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But anyway, so that's the baby fever, child. We just got churn popping up everywhere. I think somebody already put it in the chat. You get a baby. You get a baby. You get a baby, child. Lisa Ray and her flaring nostrils in 5, 4, 3, 2, child. Please, I hope they told Lisa Ray, child. Please, told Lisa Ray. My daughter is 21 and every now and people ask me when I want to have another child. Child. So Brad got surrogate money but won't pay the lady she hit in the head with a bottle and caused her. Yes, she is. She's paying her restitution. She absolutely is paying it. She's paying it. The devil is a lie. My son is a freshman in college, and I wish I would. Listen, I said the same thing, child. But no, the Brad is paying her restitution. She's just paying it slow. Matter of fact, she's paying it. I don't know if she's done or not, but she's paying it. Because she was on something and somebody said something to her and she said she was done paying her restitution. Now I don't know if she is done or not, but I know she's paying it. I know she is paying it. That's true, Leah. Now that is true. That is a fact. Yeah, but see, that's so what's happening with the Brat is a perfect example of what I was saying last week about the whole Tasha K thing. Tasha K is not going to have to write a check for $3.8 million. Like, once they go through all of the appeals and she exhausts all of that, if the judgment stands, then they'll look at her income and they'll make a payment arrangement. And she'll have to pay a certain amount of money per month. There ain't nobody making her pay no $3 million. Like, come on. She gonna be paying them like I pay my student loans. She just gonna be, she gonna be paying them a little late sometime, put a little penalty on it, but she gonna pay them eventually, Lisa Ray does always look angry, child. She absolutely does. She absolutely does. But yeah, didn't she have a whole breakdown over paying it? Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I know that was part of her hesitation of getting married to Judy is because she wanted to be finished paying off her restitution. Hey, Willie Brown, how you doing, babe? Thank you so much. She wanted to be finished paying her restitution before they got married. I do know that. I do know that. Yeah, her mama a little evil thing too. Woo, we met her on Ayanla, honey. Your baby is 28. You be damned if you start over this, and that's what I'm saying. Listen, Judy a whole grandmama. Judy is a whole grandmama. But listen, if you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. Now listen, let's go on and talk about Tasha K, because now I got some YouTubers in the room with me. I got Tabitha. I know Peace Love had dropped down at one point. There might be some more YouTubers that's in the chat that Abby, my boo's in here. So listen, I'm just gonna put the facts out there, and I'm gonna let y'all tell me what y'all think. So the question is, I watched a couple of videos before I came on live. Anonymous T, y'all go check out Anonymous T. I've been following her for the last couple of weeks. She dropped some videos, and y'all going over there and follow her and tell her I sent you. Y'all gonna tell her that Really Be sent you. But she dropped a video, and it was another person that sweet somebody. I want to give people credit. It was sweet somebody. dropped the video. So this is what's going on. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think, my YouTubers that are in the room that understand how this works. Now, there's a service called Social Blade. I wish Jaded probably could really break this down because Jaded really gets into the analytics. Social Blade is a website that you guys can go to that can give you the stats on YouTube channels, right? You can look at people's subscriber count. You can look at their estimated earnings, yada, yada, yada. Now, there are ways to manipulate Social Blade that I have found out about. For example, if you're looking up somebody's subscriber count, if they have hidden their subscriber count, then their subscriber count number is not going to be accurate. So, like, for example, Tabitha hit 20,000 subscribers today. Congratulations to my girl Tabitha. She hit 20,000 subscribers today. So if you go to her Social Blade, if her subscriber count isn't hidden, which it isn't, it should be updated. I think it usually updates within 24 to 48 hours, right? Same thing with estimated earnings. And I say estimated earnings. Okay, El Teddy. So when I say estimated earnings, that's what I mean is that it's estimated. Your video, your numbers could go up, it could go down. It's based on the formula, whatever formula they use, that you have this amount of videos that's getting this amount of views. That's your average. And it's a whole formula they use, right? So today, somebody noticed, because, you know, all it takes is for one person to notice it, and then it becomes a whole thing. Right. That's what I'm saying. Social Blade is not fully accurate. It's a way to manipulate it and all that good stuff. Right. It's just like, right. It's like looking up somebody's net worth on Google, child. It may not be that accurate, but I do know that that's part of the reason why people's subscriber count isn't always accurate, is because if they hide their subscriber count and stuff like that. But anyway, I say all that to say this is what this information is based off of Social Blade. So that's why I'm letting y'all know it's not, you know, it's close. It's in the ballpark, but it is not perfect. And again, it depends on some things you might do in your back office on your YouTube channel that might manipulate it. But somebody noticed today that Tasha K's Social Blade, her earnings on Social Blade are zero. It has been zeroed out. It is absolutely zero. But somebody also noticed that the same thing with Storm Monroe's channel and Von Ree. Now, I didn't follow the whole Tasha K, Storm Monroe, Von Ree thing on my channel. I didn't do videos about it. We ain't talk about it. But, hey, Scooter Boot. But, y'all know that Storm Monroe was Tasha K's mentor. She helped him build his channel and yada, yada, yada. Again, I ain't going down that whole road. Von Ree was somebody else that Tasha K has been working with recently. And last week during the trial, coincidentally, some might say, during the trial, they fell out. It was nasty. There were videos made. There were lives done. Conscious TV had a couple of lives up on his channel where he got a bunch of views where they were going back and forth, and Tasha K would click the link and Storm Monroe would click the link. And it was a lot. It was a lot, okay? It was a lot. But people noticed that all three of those channels on Social Blade have zeroed out. Now, there could be a variety of reasons why that happened, and that's why I started this conversation with the fact that Social Blade isn't always accurate. But it is very curious that Tasha K would go to zero. So it has led people to speculate, has her channel been demonetized? Now, you can voluntarily demonetize your channel. You can turn the monetization settings off on your channel. What's up, Belize? Hey, boo. So she could have voluntarily demonetized her channel, maybe in anticipation, maybe she was advised to do it. Could be a lot of reasons, right? We know that she took all of those Cardi B videos and put them on her Patreon, and then she shut the Patreon down allegedly, because I'm not on her Patreon, so I can't swear to that. But that's what the streets is saying, that she shut the Patreon down. And if you go to her Instagram, she is pushing people to her her app and her website, which I think the cheapest tier on her website starts at $2.99, and then it goes up, like with people's membership, it goes up. Hey, Chloe. So I say all that to say, I don't know whether her channel was demonetized, but there is certainly something going on over at Kibi Studios, okay? There is something going on over at Kibi Studios, because your channel, your mentee's channel, and a person you've been helping, we don't know what kind of paperwork they signed. We don't know if they're signed under the umbrella of her company, and maybe as a result to protect all of the assets. Like, I don't know. I do feel like there's some sort of legal maneuvering. There's a reason why. I don't think it was an accident. I don't think it's a glitch in the matrix that her social blade shows up 0. I don't believe that. I believe there's a reason behind it, because my social blade don't, even though I don't make no money on YouTube, let's be clear, but mine ain't zeroed out. Okay. That's it, Tabitha, because listen, I don't know enough about Social Blade and all that. I do know, like I said, I know that there are ways to manipulate your back office. I know that. Or your YouTube studio, whatever people want to call it. I know that you can voluntarily demonetize your channel. Just like you monetize your channel, you can demonetize it. You can hide your channel. You don't have to delete it. You can hide it. Right? But I also know that sometimes YouTube has glitches in the system. Things ain't, things ain't perfect over on the, with the YouTube matrix, right? Not Bigo. Not going over the Bigo, child. But it is definitely interesting. It is definitely interesting. And I'm sure that in the next maybe week or so, we might find what the reason is, or why it happened, or what the, what's up, Educated Queen? Hi. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I think that this is something that Tasha is voluntarily doing to protect something. Maybe again under maybe she was advised to do it. Maybe this is something she's doing on her own, but so Abby say her social blade ain't 0. I checked mine ain't at a 0. Like I said, I ain't saying it's a lot of money, but it ain't at 0. Okay. The plea deal that was reached between the federal prosecutor and Tosh and Travis McMichael has been. I don't even know who that is, Bat. Who is Travis McMichael? Am I supposed to know who that is? I'm not being funny. Who's Travis McMichael, Bat? I feel like I'm supposed to know who that is. I'm sorry if that's somebody I'm supposed to know. Tell me who that is, Bat. But whatever they didn't say. Oh, Ahmaud Arbery's killer. Okay, see, I don't be committing these people's names to my memory. Murderer. That's all I need to know. Murderer. You got your t-shirt, New Jones. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys are getting all y'all's gifts. Thank you so much. I'm glad. Monique, I really hope Monique sent me her email today so I can put her stuff in the mail today, because I'm ordering hers off of a vendor, a website as well. And I'll be at the post office to get the rest of that stuff in the mail, honey. And I think the last 2 items that I ordered, I think arrived. I ordered some sunglasses, face one, a pair of sunglasses. I think those are here. And I ordered a tumbler. Plus the comments came from left field and it threw you off. Right. I was like, what? But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't be committing them people's name to my memory. I just can't. I won't. They will not take up space in my head. Sorry. Can't do it. Child. Can't do it. Maybe she hid it because I know when you hide subbies on YouTube, it won't reflect on your sub. Right, that's what I'm saying. If you hide your sub count, it will. your sub numbers won't be accurate. Social Blade can only calculate what's public. They can't go like, and that's why I said that there's ways to manipulate your back office. When you're on YouTube, you have a YouTube studio. There are ways to do things in your YouTube studio that can manipulate the Social Blade, and that's why it's not always accurate, because depending on different things that you have, and again, it doesn't always take into consideration your ad revenue. Like if you have internal ads, your super chats are added in there, but it doesn't, everything isn't, it's just not always accurate. It's not always accurate, but it is definitely interesting. And you know, people were already speculating about whether that whole Storm Monroe blow up was real or was it just a distraction to keep people talking about something other than the trial. Because that, like I said, it just was real coincidental that all that stuff was going on while this trial was happening, right? But baby, I kept my eyes on this prize, okay? I ain't care nothing about what's going on over there, okay? I got my eyes on this prize, all right? But yeah, I'll keep, you know, I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Y'all know I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on all the shenanigans and the foo-hoo and the hoo-la-las. All right. So those of you who follow me on Instagram, y'all know that today is normally normally is a hard day for me. And you know, I guess I'll just never get used to. So today's my brother's birthday, and for those who don't know, my brother passed away. My brother's no longer with us, and today's his birthday. And y'all know I've told y'all this before. It's 2 times a year that I get really sad. It's his birthday, and then the day, you know, around the time that he passed. And last week I was in a funk. Last week, y'all, like I was in a funk. Like I just was in a funk. Like I was over it. I was over everything. I was sleepy. I just didn't have a lot of energy last week. And it never ceases to amaze me that I go through all of that, not paying attention to the calendar. Like I knew we were getting to the end of January, but I just wasn't paying attention to the calendar. I wasn't paying attention. And then today I woke up and went, yep, that's why. Like it just never ceases to, it happens to me every year, y'all. So normally this isn't a good day for me. So I had to make sure that I came down here and talked to y'all. Wait a minute, hold on, Abby. Thank you, Abby, because that's actually what I was gonna say too. My Social Blade isn't at 0 and it's low as hell. Yeah, I know the numbers are off. Abby, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you, Abby. See, now that was the other possibility, is the fact that she took all of those Cardi B videos off. That might be why her money is at 0, because those were her most popular videos and her biggest money makers. That maybe because she took so many videos off at that time that were her biggest money makers, that she had to that the system has to recalculate, and that might be why it's at 0. But it doesn't explain why Storm Monroe and Von Ree are at 0. Thank y'all. You in the same funk too, Ellen? Oh, yeah, it's yeah. But y'all made me feel better coming down here talking to y'all. That made me feel better. Hey, Shawana. So I thought about that too, Abby. I was talking to somebody about that, talking to Pat about that before I went live, and we were bouncing that around too, because that is a possibility. That is a major possibility. But the flip side of that though is, how does that connect to Storm Monroe and Von Ree? All 3 of their channels are at 0. They have been, yeah. Yeah, Jonathan. I know. Yeah, you understand. You understand. Thank y'all, everybody. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Yes, send me positive vibes, please. Send them positive vibes, honey. Thank you much. Thank y'all. But like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, y'all, because I don't think YouTube did anything yet. I think this is something that Tasha K is doing to preserve some things. You know, I think, yes, the fact that she had to remove a large chunk of her biggest videos definitely hurt her. I know that to be a fact, because I told y'all that happened to me, and I don't even have the kind of videos that she had. But when I had to delete those videos at the beginning of the summer, like last year, what was it, like last spring, I deleted all those videos. Remember, I told y'all I'm still hurting. Like, that knocked me out of the algorithm. That messed up my money. That knocked me out of the algorithm. I'm still trying to climb out of that hole. I am still trying to climb out of that hole. Yeah, she could put those videos on her app. Yeah, she could put those videos on her app. Yep. All right, y'all. Now look, I'm gonna say this and then we can ready to get off of here. Who's watching Married at First Sight? Anybody here watching Married at First Sight? She wants everybody. Yeah, she wants everybody. Yeah, she definitely wants everybody to go over to the app. I deleted a lot of my lives. I deleted a lot of my lives. Oh, her subscribers are still dropping? Wow. So listen, I'm reviewing MAFS, even though ain't nobody really watching the reviews, but that's okay. I know Xavier gonna watch them. Y'all, this Alyssa chick, I don't like her. And I really want to jump through the TV. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm like that around the death of my nephew, third son, and I can't shake it. Watching and washing dishes. Thank you, YBS Mary. Mwah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. She said my monthly love token. Well, thank you for the love token. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. No, Joshua, we cannot. We cannot. Listen, I don't listen. Between Lindsay and her Karen moment over on the plane, because I believe that what they said happened is exactly what happened. Because she said the same thing to her husband when they found out they were going to Puerto Rico, and she talked about something. Well, do you speak Spanish? Because I speak Spanish, and you're going to Puerto Rico, you need to be speaking Spanish. Let me explain something to you, Lindsay. I have been to Puerto Rico twice, and yes, I understand that Spanish is their native language. If you don't speak Spanish, you can still maneuver just as well. I don't speak Spanish. And I've been to Puerto Rico twice, and I got everywhere I wanted to go. I did everything I wanted to do. I spent whatever money I wanted to spend. I ate at whatever restaurant I wanted to eat at. Okay, let's be clear. You speaking Spanish is not the end all be all of you enjoying yourself in Puerto Rico. So because she said it to her husband, I absolutely believe she said it to Olajuwon. And I believe that Olajuwon told her to mind her business, that I'm going to speak English because that is what I speak. I don't speak Spanish. And I absolutely believe that she started lecturing him on how it is inappropriate and how it is offensive. And I believe that he told her to turn around and talk to her husband and not talk to him because he ain't her damn child. I believe everything that they said. And I'm going to tell you another reason why I believe it happened. Because Chris went and apologized to Olajuwon. That's when I knew. I said, oh, well, he apologizing on behalf of his wife. He know his wife ain't shit. He know his wife ain't shit because he apologizing. I knew then. Right, Lindsay sounds like the type of person that says speak English, you're in America. Child. So listen, Lindsay is a Karen and Alyssa is a bitch. And Alyssa, just admit that you don't like the way that man looked. Because for you to sit there and say, we just don't have nothing in common. Ho, you ain't had a conversation with him. You have not talked to this man since y'all got married. How do you know y'all had one conversation? And granted, the man plays professional disc golf, which I don't even know what the fuck disc golf is. And that's fine. Because you know what I know about a married couple is that y'all don't have to like all the same things. He can have his interests and hobbies. You can have your interests and hobbies. The fact that he plays disc golf, how is that any different than if he played regular golf and he went golfing with his buddies every Saturday morning? It's the same fucking concept. If you don't like golf, then you don't go play golf. What does love and marriage do? Oh, listen, Tabitha, what I tell you was taking me out when you were washing, right, that's all it is, little baby. When I say you took me out, when you were watching it and I could see your tweets. I knew exactly where you were in each season based on your tweets and your reactions. Baby, you took me out. I was here for it. I'm not sure when it comes back, but they are filming. They were filming over Christmas. So I'm thinking maybe another 2 months, maybe early spring. I'm thinking maybe early spring because they were filming over Christmas. Sometimes one conversation is all you need to know it ain't going to work. But let me say this though, Abby, if you, first of all, you wouldn't do this because this ain't who you are. But if you signed up, oh, thank you. Look at Faith sending me, mwah, look at Faith sending me some love. Thank you, boo. Oh, look at that. Okay. Thank y'all. But let me say this. If you sign up for a show called Married at First Sight, meaning you are volunteering to be on a show, marry someone you've never seen before, based on the experts' recommendations, let's be clear. You can't just walk away after one conversation because that ain't what you signed up for. So, granted, Abby, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. But look who done dropped out the damn clouds. He done said one thing this whole conversation, but Faith show up and hear his ass go. Child, them boots, listen. And then she had a nerve to talk about this man. Alyssa, you are no beauty queen based on, to my eyes, okay? Somebody might find her absolutely gorgeous. I do not. And I'm sure that her personality doesn't help because I think she's an utter bitch. I think it is horrible the way she is treating this man on national television. I think she's being selfish. She's being disrespectful. And she is being rude to him. I'm not saying that because she told me something, I don't feel comfortable sleeping in the same room with him. When you signed up to get married at first sight, you knew what the expectation was. When you signed up to get married at first sight, y'all on that whole honeymoon, and you are making, listen, production need to just throw her back. Because what you gonna make production pay for a separate, now, because you know they have to stay at the same apartment when they get back from their honeymoon, but they usually do get a 2-bedroom apartment. So go, but if she say that she ain't gonna stay in that apartment when they get back, girl, I know they better. Abby said, no, Tabitha, not love and marriage. Child, I don't know if the Bell Collective is coming back, honey. I know they had MAFS Australia. It was just one. I didn't look at the whole thing. I just saw clips. Baby, this is one lady on MAFS Australia that you talk about. She wasn't shit. I mean, Alyssa ain't shit compared to her. But I felt so bad for Chris because I was like, he ain't asked for this. He did not ask for this. I mean, he asked for this, but he ain't asked for this. Child. But I see. I mean, I guess we're gonna do maybe after this episode we'll do a live and just go couple by couple, honey. Because I mean, all these couples, of course, got some issues with them. But that Alyssa, ooh, I can't do her. I just can't do her. Keep in mind, she dislikes him based on comments that. Right now, I will say this, that his friends did not do him any favors because his friends did say some things, but I don't feel like his friends said stuff. First of all, I don't feel like his friends said enough that would make her treat him the way she's treating him. Like for example, Jasmina, she took what the sister said and she put it in the back of her head. And I do think she overreacted to what he said about expecting conflict based on what his sister said about how he's always pessimistic and he always expects things to go bad. That I understand because I feel like Jasmina overreacted based on her anticipating him being negative. But Alyssa totally going rogue like that? Nah. Not the Aldi brand Real Housewives. I'm not doing this with Belize. I like Mike and Jasmina. I think Noy and Steve might make it. Although Steve need to get his ass a job. I was with you at first, Steve. I said we coming out of the Panorama, and you got laid off, during the Panorama, and you do consulting work. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt until she said something about him looking for a job, and he was like, "Well, I don't know. I haven't figured out whether I want to work." What? You ain't figured out whether you want to work. Do you want to eat? I said, right. She's using that as an excuse. Mm-hmm. On the after show with Keisha Knight Podium, Olajuwon said that she had been making all these shady comments to him before the incident on the plane, and he had just had enough. Mm-hmm. I believe it. I also know on the after show, Keisha Knight Podium was getting in Alyssa's ass, and she got up and walked off that stage crying. Mm-hmm. Exactly. She sure did. She sure did. Talking about I'm leaving now. I'm leaving now, crying and shit. But all she did was ask you why would you go on the show called Married at First Sight if you wasn't married to somebody at first sight? The hell? Married at First Sight, child. Well, y'all, let me get ready to get off of here. I was gonna come down for a quick hour. Came on a little bit earlier so I could try to get y'all some reviews out of here tonight. I'm asking that it is 116 people in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, we are having ourselves a good time. We come down here like this regularly. Tomorrow night, don't forget to join me here. I'll be interviewing Glenn from Rookies, and some of the Justice League might pop in and join me on the panel, honey. So y'all make sure y'all join me here tomorrow at 8 Eastern Standard Time for the interview. And go on and hit that like button while you're here, child. It's free 99. Subscribing is free. The like button is free. So go on and hit that button on your way out the door, y'all. And I don't know what reviews y'all gonna get tonight, but y'all gonna get something. I'm gonna get y'all something. I'm behind. I'm so far behind that whatever y'all just be happy with it, okay? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.